Yes, first way, please.
Alright, I got you. See you inside.
Thank you very much. How's everybody doing? This is Truck Guy Joe. Thank you very much for being here today. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate your time. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe if you want to follow along and see what we do here on this Truck Guy Joe channel. It's a lot of Chevy truck stuff, not going to lie. It's what I like to do. I'm a Chevy truck salesman. It's my career, and I do a lot of fleet and commercial sales. So I'm very excited that this new truck is now hitting the lot, and it's available for purchase. And so today's video is going to be short and sweet. I'm going to get right to the point here, give you guys some information and some data that you're looking for on this new truck. So this particular model right here is a 3500 one-ton single rear wheel crew cab short bed. And I'll zoom in here real quick here just to give you a little closer look at this truck and also talk to you about the truck that's sitting right next to it there. Now I could go on and on about this truck, but I want to keep this video as short as I can and just, stick to the basics. But it is a true one-ton 3500. It has the helper spring in the back. So that's a dead giveaway. If you're on the lot and you're looking quick, on a single wheel, if you see the helper springs, the helper pack, you know you got a one-ton. Something new for 2020 is you can get a 20-inch wheel on the one-ton single wheel. Before, you could only get 18-inch. So I kind of like the option to get some different wheels. That's a 20-inch polished aluminum wheel, okay? This truck is a Duramax with the Allison transmission. The quote-unquote Allison, I get it. It's built in-house. It's a GM transmission. It's a 10-speed. That truck has a real Allison 1000. 100% Allison transmission. Love that truck. And here's the reason why I brought that truck out of the barn. You guys remember 88 to 2000, they have the CK body style. When they changed to this body, this is a 2001 heavy duty, a lot of guys were not, guys and gals, sorry about that, I gotta keep this fair, weren't real crazy about this truck, all right? They called this the Power Dome hood. So you got your big, the big bump up on the hood, the big raise. This truck had a big bold grille, the big chrome bar going across, the gold bow tie. This was a big change from the 88 to 2000, the CKs, and a lot of guys weren't crazy about this, but I loved it. I couldn't wait to get my hands on one, so this truck was ordered. I bought this brand new 2001 3/4 ton regular cab, long bed, 8.1 big block, 496 cubic inch with the Allison 5-speed. Even ordered it with the LS package, so it's got the power seats, top trim level, even has the 410 gears, which was an option. I went with 410s instead of 373s because I wanted max gross combination max towing. Now look at these trucks side by side. People weren't crazy about this truck. I gotta tell you, you gotta see it in person. It's not that bad. That's kind of why I put these out here to say, this was the big shock. Oh no, it's ugly, we don't like it. Why did they do that? We're getting the same response on this truck as well. You got to go out and see one for yourself. See it to believe it. It's not that bad in person. I was never really that off-put by these trucks. I think they're great looking. Looking at them side by side, height-wise, that truck is taller. It is. And it does sit higher. It's bigger than the current 2019, the carryover models, the old body. But I want to put these side by side because just to give you a comparison of the difference between, hey, a 2001 versus a 2020. So almost 20 years later, what are we looking at here? This truck is stock, no leveling kit, no lift. It does have 295 BFGs, so it does sit a little higher than stock, but this truck isn't even level. I didn't even crank the torsion bars. But I absolutely love this truck. It's phenomenal. I wish they'd come out with like another gas big block or something to that extent for this truck. Although the new 6.6 gas is pretty stout. It has more horsepower and torque than this 8100 big block. The new 6.6 does. It really does. And it's a powerhouse. It pulls well. You saw the 0 to 60. It runs good. And that's the point of today's video. I just want to see what this truck will do 0 to 60. Weight scale. Already went to the weight scale. That was the first clip that I showed you guys. Let me grab this slip here. Okay, so here's my first attempt, and this was in drive, so it took off in first gear. And what I can tell you is first gear is very short. It is basically in and out of first pretty quick, to the point where it seems like it almost almost can't shift fast enough under, you know, brake torque. So I feel that's what hampered the time on this run. It just seems like it, you know, it wants to shift so quick and almost couldn't do it fast enough. But still, not a bad run, considering my bone stock 0 to 60 on the, you know, 2017, which is a lighter truck with the 6-speed, you know, was 6.04. So my next run, I'm going to do a second gear start. I can actually put it in manual mode, take off in second gear, and then I can bump it up, basically bump up the shift lever into drive and let it shift itself after that. So let's give that a shot. Okay, so there's the result of the second gear start. We did a little better. And keep in mind, guys, you know, this 2017 0 to 60 run was in a truck that weighed a lot less than this, you know, probably 7,700 pounds with me in the truck. 6-speed automatic with 373s. This new 2020 is definitely a heavier truck. It's got the 10-speed. We're in a 342 now. But they're making up for the reduction in the gear in the transmission. So with that said, still very respectable for you know, 8,300 pound truck with a full tank of fuel. That's not too bad at all. So I mean, my guess is this truck will run probably a mid 14-second quarter mile, maybe a 1450 or a 1460, which is, you know, comparable to a outgoing L5P. I feel like that 10-speed is going to help it in the top and you know, coming through the traps. So this is it, guys. We're going to wrap it up. I appreciate you guys watching as always. Thank you for your time. Any comments, questions, leave them below. And we'll catch you guys on the next video. You guys take care. Bye now.